My name is Shauna Ballou, and I am the superintendent at Washington School for the Deaf. I am thrilled to invite you to watch this video. This video is a series of several different videos, and each one will focus on a different building. This school was established in 1886, but on this campus it has been here since 1889. This video is about 4 different buildings that will be demolished. It's a little bit bittersweet because each of the buildings hold many precious memories for our deaf community. But at the same time, they're not safe anymore. It's time for them to come down. So you will see several alumni talking about each building, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Randall Smith. I'm a graduate from WSD's class of 2016. I will be talking about the power plant. When WSD was established in 1886, there were just a few small buildings around the campus. One building was the old power plant. It contained a wood-burning furnace that was used to distribute heat to the buildings around campus. It was realized that the building was not sustainable for the long term, so the building was demolished, and in 1923, a new 106-foot-tall smokestack was constructed. In 1923, they transitioned to using coal furnaces, which would have to be fed continuously to heat the campus's buildings during the cold winters. In the 1950s, the building was transitioned from burning coal to oil for heating the buildings, and then later switched to using natural gas, which was fed through pipes around the campus. It continued to be used until April of 1996. That's when our famous symbol, our 106-foot-tall landmark smokestack, that's 1/5 of the height of the famous Seattle Space Needle, had to be removed due to fears of major earthquakes. So they decided to demolish the smokestack. The boiler continued to operate using natural gas until 2008, when the new cafeteria was built and the heating system began to be operated from there. The boiler plant was no longer used, closing a chapter of WSD's history. Hi, are you ready for a tour of the powerhouse, built in 1923? Let's see what it looks like. Come on. This is a very, very old building containing a lot of machinery from its operation in the 1930s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and on until the 2000s. Let's take a look. This boiler could operate using both gas and oil. The operator could toggle this switch right here to change between oil or gas. Someone would have to manually feed and stoke the fire, and the heat would leave out the top. Around the side here, they could check on the fire. Do you see all these pipes? Now we're in the tunnel underneath the cafeteria building, and all these pipes are carrying water, gas, and other utilities to different areas around campus. Come on, I'll show you some more. Take a look at this. This pipe brings in really cold water from outside and carries it to the boiler plant, where it is collected to maintain the right balance of hot water. We're just walking through that narrow tunnel full of pipes. Now we're in a larger room. This area was used for storage and could also be used as a place of refuge during an emergency or for a variety of other reasons. It's amazing. Check out this old cart. The next building is the Red Barn. Prior to its construction in 1911, our superintendent, Clark, had a passionate belief that students should learn vocational skills so they're prepared for future work opportunities. He thought about it and decided to construct the Red Barn, which was considered the vocational building. The entire building cost $10,000 to construct, and the walls were made of 1 foot thick concrete. In 1915, an additional wing was constructed by the boys' dormitory. In the Red Barn, students could learn trades like iron production, printing, leather work, shoe cobbling, carpentry, and a variety of other skills. That continued to operate until 1955, when it was decided they needed more space, and they built another addition to the Red Barn. And that is the beautiful Red Barn that we see today. After the construction of the Epperson building next door, it was decided that vocational classes would transition to being taught there. The Red Barn would then be used for maintenance and storage for many years, until now, when we close another chapter of WSD's history. Here we are inside the Red Barn that was built in 1911. And we can't miss showing you this incredible truss that supports the building. There's a lot of space here in the Red Barn. You can imagine yourself coming in the 1920s and you would see different areas. And each area had its own vocation. There was the print shop, there was the shoe cobbling and carpentry, and different areas all throughout this building. Now we'll take a look and see what's left of this 110-year-old building.